So hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to see how we can generate honey tokens using a website called Canary Tokens. So first let's understand what a honey token is. So a honey token is a unique identifier which can be embedded into various files like PDFs or Word documents, and these files can be placed at specific locations or delivered to people. And when these files are interacted with or are opened or someone tries to edit these files, we get a notification or a alert message on our email ID or a webhook URL which we can provide. So we can generate honey tokens using a website called Canary Tokens. So this is the website, as you can see. So you can visit it by typing canarytokens.org/generate in your browser, and as soon as we visit this website, this website has three options available here. So the first option which we can see is the select your token option. So basically this means that we can select any type of token we want to generate. So let's see what type of tokens we have here which we can generate. So the first token which we can see is the webbug URL token. So this will basically generate a URL which when visited will trigger an alert message, and there are also other types of tokens which are available which can be used. So the other tokens include PDF files and Word documents and a lot more. So you can have a lot of options to choose from, and it totally depends on what type of work you are using this honey token for. So let's say we will generate a Microsoft Word document token. So after we generate this token, we are going to place it on the Windows machine, so that when it is executed, we will get a alert message on our email ID. So let's try to generate a Word document. So this Word document can also be edited. You can also add some text in it according to whatever you like. So as soon as we generate this file, we are going to place it in the Windows machine, and let's see what other type of information we get on the email ID. Actually there is a lot of information which we can get. So after we select a Word document, so next thing we need to do is provide the email address on which we wish to get the alert message. So for this purpose I am going to use a temporary email ID using temp mail. So this is the temporary email ID. I will just copy this email ID and then paste it on that Canary Tokens website. And after pasting it, now the third column here is the reminder note. So the reminder note is basically nothing but the alert message we want it to print in the message which we get in the email. So here we can write anything. So I will just write token triggered, and as you can see, after I fill all three fields here, I can see a button called create my Canary token. So as soon as I click on this button, I will get a download link to download the MS Word file which is being created by the Canary Tokens website. So I can download it by clicking on the download your MS Word file button. So as soon as I click it, now it's asking me to save it somewhere. So I can give it any name I want. So this is basically a name which the site has generated, so I can change it. So let's say I will keep it as passwords.doc or something like that. So passwords.docs, and then I will just save it on the desktop. So as you can see, it has been saved on the desktop. So what you want to do with this honey token entirely depends up to you. You can use it for various purposes. So in this case, we are going to use it in order to get a trigger message from our Windows machine. So as soon as we send this to the Windows machine and someone tries to open it, we will get an alert message on our email ID. So let's do it first. So as you can see, the file has now been triggered on the Windows machine, and we have got a mail from the Canary token mailer. So let's see what kind of information is being given in this file. So as soon as we check out here, as you can see, a lot of information is present in this email. So the first thing we can see is the channel. So this is the channel through which that file and our Honey token has communicated with the Canary tokens website, and the token reminder is the what we set there, and the Canary token has generated a special name for the file which was there. And the most important thing is the IP address on which the file was triggered. So we get an IP address, and IP address can be useful to determine a lot of information about the person who has triggered the file or tried to interact with it. So the next thing we have the user agent. So this includes different information like the browser which the user is using, or the Windows kernel, which is the Windows NT 6.2 in this case. So this is all the information we can generate using Canary tokens. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.